Hey everyone, and welcome to our channel. This will be a review kind of video for the best UK car insurance for new drivers. If you're moving to the UK or you're a new driver currently living there and want secure, affordable coverage, then this video is for you. Now, I know that insurance can be one of the most confusing and intimidating things when you're new to the country. There is so much to know and it seems like policies are filled with complicated legal jargon, but having proper coverage is absolutely crucial for all drivers here. But now one might wonder why car insurance is a legal requirement here in the UK. All drivers must have at least basic third-party coverage in order to operate a vehicle. If you're caught driving uninsured, the penalties can be quite severe. You could face fines of up to £5,000, between 6 to 8 penalty points on your license, or even having your vehicle seized by the police. And even worse, if you cause an accident while uninsured, you'd be fully liable for all the damages and the costs, and this could run into the tens of thousands. So it's really critical that you have proper insurance before getting behind the wheel. I know that it's an added expense on top of all the other costs of owning a car, but looking at insurance as a safeguard can make it easier to accept. Now that we know that insurance is essential, let's look at the two main types of car insurance policies available here in the UK. The first type is comprehensive insurance. This is the more complete coverage option that most drivers opt for. A comprehensive policy protects your own vehicle, covering the cost to repair or replace it if it's damaged in an accident or even stolen. This type also covers injury claims and property damage if you're at fault in a collision with another driver or a pedestrian. So the comprehensive insurance provides protection both for your own car as well as any third parties affected by an incident that you cause. Obviously, that fuller coverage comes at a higher premium cost but provides greater peace of mind. And the second type of car insurance is the third party. As the name suggests, this covers only damages, injuries and losses for third parties involved but not your own vehicle. So if you're at fault in an accident, a third party policy will cover the expenses of the other driver and pay for any property damage or injuries they incur. But it won't pay to repair or replace your own car if it's damaged. Because it offers more limited protection, third party insurance tends to be cheaper than comprehensive. However, you'd be responsible for covering all costs out of pocket if your own vehicle is written off or needs major repairs after an incident. While third-party insurance meets the legal minimum requirement to drive in the UK, most drivers choose comprehensive policies for that added peace of mind and protection. But consider your own individual situation and speak to providers to see what makes sense for your needs. Alright, so now that we've covered the main types of car insurance, let's discuss what goes into determining your specific premiums and rates. There are several key factors providers evaluate when calculating an insurance quote for you. Being aware of these can help give you a sense of your potential costs. So some of the main criteria that affect your rates are your age and the driving experience. Younger or new drivers generally pay much higher premiums. The make, model and value of the car you're insuring. More expensive or high performance vehicles have pricier premiums. And where in the UK you reside. Insurance rates can vary significantly based on location. They will also look at your previous driving history, so any past accidents, traffic violations, or infractions can cause rates to increase or decrease depending on that. So some ways that you may be able to reduce your insurance costs include opting for a higher excess amount. You may choose a car in a low insurance kind of group rating, and accurately estimating lower annual mileage if you won't be driving much. So being aware of these things can help you make smart choices to keep costs as low as possible. Now let's talk about actually getting a policy. You have a few options in terms of how to buy car insurance here in the UK. You can purchase directly from an insurance provider. You may go through an insurance broker or use a price comparison website. Going directly through an insurance company cuts out any middleman and third-party fees, but this limits you to only getting quotes and offers from that single provider. Using a comparison site allows you to quickly compare quotes across multiple different insurers in one place, though comparison sites don't include every insurer on the market. And going through a broker means that you have an advisor searching across a wide range of policies to find you the best fit. Some brokers do charge a small fee for their service, so you should be aware of that. And as a new driver, I would probably recommend starting your search on a price comparison website. You can easily input your details once to see quotes across many top providers. And once you find some decent options, you can then go directly to those insurance companies' websites to refine and finalize the coverage that works for you. The key is to shop around, get multiple quotes and look for any discounts that you may qualify for. There are almost always opportunities to save, so don't just settle on the first policy that you come across. Alright, so up until this point we focused mostly on the core car insurance coverage types that meet the legal minimum requirement to drive in the UK, but most policies also allow you to add extra optional protections as well, known as the add-ons. These provide additional coverage for an added cost. So some of the common add-ons that you could select include breakdown coverage. This provides assistance if your vehicle breaks down or cannot be driven, covers costs for roadside repair or towing. Also, there's the personal injury cover. This covers medical expenses if you're injured in an accident, regardless of who was at fault. Also, legal protection. This covers legal costs if you need to defend a liability claim after an incident. You've got the lost key cover, which covers costs to replace keys if they are lost, stolen or locked in the car. And a windscreen cover, which repairs or replaces windscreen if cracked or chipped without affecting your premium. Now, as the name suggests, these extras are optional, but some provide nice expanded peace of mind. So assess your own needs and costs and only opt for add-ons that make sense for your situation. Just keep in mind that they keep increasing your overall policy cost. And now for some final tips and recap. I would highly recommend that you shop around and compare quotes across multiple providers, never just settle for one insurer. Also, seriously consider telematics black box policies to have your driving monitored and benefit from discounts. Answer every question fully and accurately when getting a quote. Incorrect details can void your policy. Only opt for add-on coverage that makes sense for your situation and needs. Add-ons increase your costs, so don't forget that. Also, ask providers about discounts, multi-policy, advanced driving courses, low mileage, etc., as discounts can seriously add up and save you a lot of money. And finally, at renewal time, shop around again. Rates often increase at renewal, so negotiate with your provider or switch insurers. And I think that about covers the key essentials for getting car insurance as a new driver here in the UK. It's been a lot of information, but I really hope breaking it down into detail helps demystify the process for you. Also, let us know in the comments if you have any other questions. We'd be more than happy to help out and provide you with any other guidance that you may need. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video to be helpful or enjoyable to watch, let us know by leaving a like on this video and subscribing so you don't miss out on any future content that we make.